Hi, good morning, kids. Welcome to week 3 of distance learning. I see that you've been turning in your assignments on time, mostly, and so thank you for that. Before I forget, could you please stop sending me the YouTube links to the Rickroll video? I get it. It's funny. Okay, so we are continuing our lessons on ancient civilizations, and this week starts the section on ancient Greece. All right. I was able to get a guest lecturer for this section, someone who has intimate knowledge of the time period and about whom one of the arguably greatest stories was ever written, the Odyssey by Homer. Oh, and before I forget, let me clarify, because most of you got it wrong on your quiz. It's not Homer Simpson. So if you could correct that on your own papers. Actually, I'm talking about the Greek poet Homer, who also wrote the Iliad about the Trojan War. So for the next 3 weeks, I think, we are going to be hearing about the journey that Odysseus took for 10 years after the Trojan War to get home from Odysseus himself. I am so excited for you. This is going to be such a great experience. We're going to hear the great general tell his stories of his journeys and the things he had to go through, the challenges. I mean, he went down to Hades and he met Circe and the battle of the Cyclops. Anyway, I don't want to give anything away, but so this is going to be sort of the intro to Stories with Uncle Odysseus. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Hey, Teach. Did you ever hear that I was hung like a f***ing Trojan horse? You gotta see this thing. Hey, kids, this is Uncle Odysseus. Well, Uncle Odie, General Odysseus. You can call me Ulysses if you want. That was my nickname. Teach, I'm really having a hard time focusing because all I can think about is grabbing you by that red ponytail and flinging you. Okay, so you want me to talk about the Trojan War. Well, again, I was king of Ithaca and the hero of the Iliad and the protagonist of my buddy Homer's poem, The Odyssey. So, Trojan War, I was responsible for that. And I'm not talking about the Trojan War when my wife and I, the missus and I, fight over not wearing a condom. Okay, so had the Trojan War happen? Well, my buddy Menelaus, he calls me up. Well, he didn't call in those days. He came over from his island and said, I need some help. This little dip guy, this prince, Mr. Paris, stole his wife Helen, and he needed some help to get her back. So we put together a bunch of hero-type guys, which is, they're all stupid. I got to come up with all the big ideas. And the whole thing is we're going to go over there, kick some ass, and bring his wife back. So I'm putting together a bunch of people, and I want to get my friend Achilles. The guy's an idiot. Anyway, his mother had some kind of vision that he heard that she was going to get injured in the war. So she didn't want him to go. So she dressed him up like a woman. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to get hurt in the war. Boo-hoo. Boo, my arm's going to get cut off. My head's going to get cut off. I'm going to send it back to my mommy. So I had to trick him. So I went and sold a bunch of women's clothes. And he's dressed up like a woman. And he comes home and he starts playing with my sword. I mean, all women play with my sword, but I don't want him to touch my sword. But you know what, teacher? I'd like you to touch my sword. And man, are we going to party? We'll go to some grotto I know, right? Drink a little vino, take some aphrodisiac plants.